Today's message. Some people only cheer for you when your success doesn't outshine their excuses. Dwell on that. Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another episode of Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, we got a lot to talk about, but this video is predominantly about ISO 20022 standards and the deadline being in, which was Saturday, November 22nd. So we're going to talk about that as well as what you can expect. And I'm going to mix a little XRP in this because there was something that I spotted in an article that I was reading, I believe it was yesterday, and XRP was included. Had something to do with Swift. I did a little checking and I was like, this is pretty good. And we're going to first start off with the market and tell you what's going on in the market, both stock side and the crypto side. But first thing, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos. Look down below at all the freebies. Get your cold storage wallet. Tangem, best in the business, is all I use. Got a 10% discount down below. That is yours. And that 10% does go to support this channel. If you know anything about crypto, you know the best thing to do is safeguard your crypto. Also, swing over to growrichgrowhappy.com. Check out everything that's over there. Check out my book, Overcoming Self for Crypto Wealth. All right, guys. First thing we're going to do, we're going to jump over here because I want to show you something. We'll look at this market first. And as you see, that crypto fear and greed is fearful, but we don't care, right? Next thing we're going to look at altcoin season right there. Nowhere near sight. But these are not the things we really care about on this channel. We're in a whole different ball game, a whole different stratosphere because we understand where things are going. So we're not worried about the now. We're worried about getting in before that future comes up on us. But what I do want to show you is Bitcoin, because right now Bitcoin is doing well. It's actually pushing back up. Hopefully it'll get to that 90,000 mark because we know Bitcoin carries everything with it. But the thing to understand about Bitcoin is they're saying that it has reached that oversold point where a lot of people are picking it back up. What that basically means, guys, is, and I tell people this, the price doesn't indicate anything. Just because something is being sold at a fast rate, hence panic sold, doesn't mean it's not valuable. It just means people have paper hands and they're letting it go. That's all that is. So what's happening is a lot of people sold a little bit too soon, prematurely. They listening to a lot of stuff out there they listen to a lot of people. They listen to headlines and they look at things with a different perspective than we do here on this platform. So now they're picking it back up like I shouldn't have sold it. I should have just held on, went through those turbulent times and kept it. So that's what's going on. And on the stock side, what's going on is a lot. And this does blend into the crypto side too. People are optimistic that the feds are going to cut interest rates by at least 75%, I believe, here in December. So, they're looking out at that. They're getting a little antsy and it's like, let us hurry up and go in and buy at these levels right here because we know money is going to come back in the market. So that's what's going on with that. Next thing I want to take you guys to is an article that I was checking out. And I think this is it right here because, ISO switch has been hit. That's what we like to say. And right now, the way we're looking at it, the deadline is here, meaning that all banks have to come on board with this new messaging system. Now, the worst thing you could do is think that things are just going to skyrocket. I see it everywhere. People say, well, why XRP and all these other ISO tokens, why aren't they like $100 right now? Because things take time, for one. And just because, and I have to say this, just because a project claims that they are ISO 20022 compliant doesn't necessarily mean that they are. And another thing, just because a project is ISO compliant doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be integrated within banks and adopted by banks. It doesn't. It increases their chances, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. So you do have to pay attention to things like this. But I said I was going to mix in some XRP in this, and I do. Also, I got another thing I'm going to add too, which is a bonus. ISO 20022's nod puts Ripple's Interledger on Swift radar, guys. A new era set to begin. Now they're saying the ISO 20022 portal now shows an approved request to activate Ripple's Interledger on the Swift network, signaling a major step toward seamless cross-network interoperability just as the global migration begins. Now, come down here. It says here, prominent analyst Smoke. I follow him also over on X. So make sure you follow me on X at Mr. Foresight 64. He has highlighted, and he's a big time XRP spokesman. He highlighted a striking update on the official ISO 20022 site, a formally approved request to enable Ripple's Interledger protocol on the Swift network, timed perfectly with the global shift to ISO standards and signaling a potential transformative leap for cross-border finance. So you have here, and I've already jumped over here and checked this out. I'm going to let you guys check this out right quick as well. We're going to put it on right here, and I'm going to let you see what he was showing. This is really quick, guys, so just pay attention right quick. Right here. This is their website. Also, if you guys want to check out their website, you can go and check this for yourself. These are the standards. See here, the Mojo Loop, Maja Loop Foundation, payments, clearing, and settlement, approved. A lot of you guys are like, what is that? I'm going to show you. He downloaded it. See, I like when people show you things because this is how you educate people. You show them how you got to things. I'm a big proponent. I love that. Right here. Mojo Foundation. Okay. Now, we've known, guys, that XRP is going to be integrated. But basically what he's showing you is it's already happening. I'm starting off today with this video, guys, because this right here, I'm setting up a story for you to tell a story today with how things are moving. But it starts with this particular episode. Okay. Sorry for the narration. I talk so damn much. So that's what's going on with that. So you saw that it was I think it's Moja Loop. So if you come over here, where was I at? You come over here, no, there, right here, the Moja Loop. This goes back to September 17th, 2020. Ripple XRP and Moja Loop creating an inclusive future for everyone everywhere. So there's a connection. I'll leave this link down below, but for the interest of time, I'm not going to go through this. Make sure you read this whole article though, and you can see that what he's talking about does have merit, and they're chosen. They are the chosen ones. People will tell you that they're not, but Ripple, they are. So the last thing I want to look at, well, actually before let's go and look at it. So here's the thing. I want to show you guys. This is Google Trends. And there's a lot of narrative out there that says that, you know, we're heading into the bear cycle based on Google Trends. But I tend to look at things a little bit different. I don't look at it like that. As I keep saying, it's not going to be the same bear market. It's not, because institutions are now involved, and anything that you see on this Google Trends is people still paying attention to things how they used to be. They're not factoring in that institutional involvement is now here. Hence, this is why a lot of people are not going to make their millions, because they're still banking on things to go through the same down bear cycle. And you should just keep accumulating, but that's not financial advice. So I'm going to look here, guys. And this is the topic, cryptocurrency. Past 7 days, if you look here, District of Columbia, Maryland, New York, look at this. I'm going to tell you now, anything over, anything in the 50s, it means it's it's okay. It's still steady. But anything in the 100 is mean it's the peak that people are really searching for these topics. I'll continue. Look at these. Look at this, guys. This last 7 days, by the way. And I also say a lot of this is based on the whole ISO 20022. People who pay attention to crypto, they know that is a major event or a major catalyst in crypto. So these are the things they're trying to pay attention to. Then you got Virginia and all of that. Then you come here. Let's look at this, guys. It doesn't start falling off until you start hitting. You got South Carolina. Okay. Then you got Arkansas. Oh, you got North Carolina, Kansas, Michigan, Pennsylvania. So it's doing pretty well. But if we go up here and let's do global, do worldwide. Look at worldwide here. Still, we're on cryptocurrency. Look at Cambodia, St. Helena, Singapore, Iran. But you see it starts coming down. And I don't think the United States, I don't think you're going to see the United States for a little bit. Israel. Look overall, continue. United States right here. Look at this, guys. When you come to the worldwide in crypto searches, you got the United States way down. And it's kind of poetic, right? Because when I look at that, and actually you can come down and see more. I actually leave this down below, guys. You can go in and play with it. But I'm telling you what I see. What I see when I look at stuff like that, I say, you know, and I'm not even looking at YouTube, because if you look at YouTube, you're going to get different numbers as well. But I look at overall, and me being the person I am, I'm always going against the grain. But you need a reason to go against the grain. And I say you just have to look at it from a different perspective. And for me, that perspective is look at what's being built. Look at now everybody's on this new global, this whole new banking messaging system with the ISO 20022 standards. Now you take that, now you're going to see more crypto projects start to be able to integrate seamlessly with banks, which is going to make them more useful. And I got another video coming up after this about Quant and what they're doing, and how the CEO Gilbert Verdian, how he seen all of this coming and actually played an instrumental part in this. These are the things you got to look at, guys. Don't base things off the sheep. And I say the sheep are a lot of the people who've been in crypto a while, and they're looking at it from a cyclical standard. And they're looking at it saying, okay, we've hit our blow off top. It's over. It is not over. Look at Bitcoin. It's going to start picking up. And again, you have the US now, the crypto capital of the world, playing a very important part in all of this. So you can pull back from crypto all you want. But I believe if you do that and just stop paying attention and think, okay, I have another 4 years, you're going to be wasting a lot of time, and you're not going to be a part of that million crypto march that we're going to see when all of these prices and things start to take off and go. You're going to be looking at like, what happened? It didn't follow the same cycle. It's not going to. You guys let me know down below. What do you think? Till the next one, I'm out.
My heart rages around like an ocean.